narrated by a grieving husband who receives a voicemail from his wife after her death. INTRL PRESENTDAY VOHUSBAND, age 36, soft voice. Her name was Clara. And 2 hours after the accident, I got a voicemail. Not from the police, not from the hospital, from her number. The voice I knew better than my own thoughts. And I think she knew she was going to die, or worse, she didn't. And somehow she still called. CHAPTER1 THEVOICEMAIL. It was raining. The kind of cold drizzle that fogs your windshield, but never really soaks the ground. I was sitting in my car outside our house, still too afraid to go inside. Everything in there reminded me of her. Her mug still on the counter with the chipped handle that she refused to throw away. Her book half finished on the couch. Her scent still clinging to the air like a stubborn ghost. We'd been married for 7 years, together for 9. I knew every freckle on her shoulders, every laugh line around her eyes. I knew she took her coffee black in the morning, but with cream in the afternoon. I knew she hummed Beatles songs when she was cooking. But I didn't know she was going to die that Tuesday. The call came at 2:47 p.m. A detective with a voice like gravel, telling me about a drunk driver who ran a red light, about how Clara's little Honda Civic didn't stand a chance against a pickup truck going 60 through an intersection. She didn't suffer, he said, as if that was supposed to make it better. But sitting in my car outside our house, watching the rain streak down the windshield, I couldn't bring myself to go inside, not yet. Not when everything in there would remind me that she was gone forever. Then my phone buzzed. New voicemail. Clara. I froze. My hand started shaking. I stared at the screen like it was lying to me. My wife had died at 1:14 p.m., hit by a drunk driver. Instant. At least that's what they said, but this voicemail. Timestamp. 3:22 p.m. 2 hours and 8 minutes later, with trembling fingers, I hit play. CLARA VOICEMAL. Crackling, her voice shaken. Micah, if you're hearing this, then it means I didn't make it. I know this doesn't make sense, but please, don't trust the time it says this was sent. Something is wrong. They're watching the signals. You need to go to the place where we first met. Find the bench. The note will be there. It's all real, Micah. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The world tilted. It was her voice, not a recording from before, not some glitch in the system. Her voice, but different, strained, terrified, like she was calling from somewhere far away, somewhere dangerous. I replayed it 10 times. Each time I heard new details that made my chest tight with panic and hope. The slight echo, like she was calling from inside a tunnel. The way her voice broke when she said my name. The background static that almost sounded like whispers. A note. I'd proposed to Clara at the Botanical Garden downtown. It was where we'd met by accident 9 years ago, both of us hiding from a sudden rainstorm under the same weeping willow. The bench under that willow tree had become our special place. I drove like a madman, tires screeching around corners, heart hammering against my ribs. The Botanical Garden was closed, but I climbed the fence anyway. I found the bench, our bench, and there, taped beneath the slats with waterproof tape, was a folded piece of paper, a note, CHEPTER2, THENOTE. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely unfold it. The paper was Clara's favorite stationery, cream-colored with a slight texture, written in her handwriting. Absolutely hers. Micah, I can't explain everything yet, but I've been seeing things, dreaming things. I think time isn't what we think it is. The accident was going to happen. I saw it in my dreams for weeks, but I thought they were just nightmares. Now I know they were warnings. Please go to Professor Elian at Caltech. He'll know what this is. And ask him about Project MARGO. Tell no one else. They're watching. I love you forever, Clara. P.S. Check the third drawer in my desk at home. Under the false bottom, there's a key. I read it 5 times before the words truly sank in. Clara had been having dreams about her own death. Why hadn't she told me? But then I remembered little things. The way she'd been startling awake at night for the past month, her face pale and frightened. The way she'd been double-checking locks and looking over her shoulder. The way she'd started saying, "I love you," more often, like she was trying to store up the words for a long journey. I'd thought it was work stress. Her job at the research facility had been demanding lately. Something about a classified project that she couldn't talk about. Project MARGO. I didn't know it then, but this was the beginning of everything unraveling. I drove home in a daze. Clara's desk was in the spare bedroom we converted into a home office. The false bottom came up easily when I pressed on the back corner. Underneath was a small brass key and a USB drive labeled Formica. If something happens. My hands were shaking again as I plugged the USB drive into my laptop. There was only one file on it, a video, time-stamped 3 days ago. Clara's face filled the screen. She looked tired, frightened, but determined. CLARA-VIDOLOG. Micah, if you're watching this, then something has happened to me. I've been having dreams, and they're not just dreams. They're too real, too specific. I see my death, over and over. A truck. Rain, the intersection on 5th and Main. Always the same. She paused, running her hands through her hair. The dream started after I was assigned to archive Project MARGO. I thought it was just stress, but now I think I accidentally triggered something. A connection to another timeline, maybe. I've been seeing Professor Elian in secret. He worked on MARGO before it was shut down. He says if the dreams are true, if I really am seeing my own death, then there might be a way to leave a message. A way to communicate across the barrier between life and death. The video flickered more intensely. I don't know if this will work, but I had to try. I love you, Mika, and if I don't make it, then I need you to know that I'll find a way back to you, somehow. The video cut off. CHAPTR3 THEPROFESSOR. Professor Adrian Elian was a theoretical physicist, retired, disgraced actually. I found him living alone in a cabin outside Pasadena, surrounded by stacks of books and dusty computers. He answered the door in the bathrobe, his gray hair wild, his eyes red-rimmed behind thick glasses. "Clara sent me," I said quickly. "Clara Martinez. She said you'd know about Project MARGO." He froze. "Clara's dead," he said flatly. "Died yesterday. Truck accident." "I know," I said, "but she left me a message. A voicemail. Sent 2 hours after she died." He laughed bitterly. "You're not the first widower to knock on my door with a time travel tale." "Then explain this," I said, pulling out my phone. But when I played the voicemail, his face drained of color. "That frequency," he whispered. "That's MARGO's encryption layer. That was classified. That voice came through a wormhole signal packet. Your wife sent this message from the past or the future. I don't know which yet, but she didn't send it from this reality's present." He invited me inside. The cabin was chaos, papers everywhere, equations covering whiteboards. "I worked on MARGO for 7 years," Elian said. "Multi-anchor reversal grid oscillation. It was supposed to be the next step in quantum communication, the ability to send information across time itself." CHEPTR4 MARGO. Project MARGO was an abandoned DARPA experiment. In 2011, they attempted to bounce quantum data through unstable time folds. The project was shut down after 2 test subjects vanished during Phase 3. Clara was one of the researchers assigned to archive the project in 2018. She never told me. Elian accessed the old data vaults. Clara's name was there. So were encrypted voice logs. One file, time-stamped to 24 hours after her death. It was her voice. CLARA AUDIOLOG. If anyone finds this, the anomaly collapsed. I saw him, Micah, through the anchor point. He was holding my urn. I think I died, but part of me is still here, maybe trapped between. If this message reaches him, Micah, please don't let them shut it all down. We have to try again. I'm still here. I feel myself slipping, but I'm here. CHAPTR 5. BTWENLIFEANDTIME. Elian was shaking. She's phase-locked. What does that mean? She's in a quantum limbo. Not alive, not dead. A mind disembodied, surviving through entangled signal echoes. MARGO didn't kill her. It trapped her. He looked at me gravely. You might be able to bring her back, but it'll cost you everything. CHAPTR 6. THECHOICE. To reach her, I had to step into the grid. Elian had preserved one last simulation rig. If I entered the correct quantum anchor, using the time and emotional resonance of Clara's voicemail, I could possibly contact her directly. We powered it up. The world dissolved. I was floating. Then I saw her. Clara. In the garden. Her hand reached out to mine, not quite touching. CLARA, you came. I didn't know if you would. ME. I would come through 1,000 timelines for you. CLARA, you have to wake up, Micah. They'll come for you. They know you access the voicemail. The signal can't stay open. You'll forget this if they shut it down. Henny, then I won't forget. I'll make them remember you. I'll find a way. She cried. Then the light exploded. CHAPTR 7. RETURNANDREVLATION. I woke up screaming. Elian was gone. The lab was destroyed. My phone. Wiped. But something new was there. A second voicemail. Time-stamped. Tomorrow. I pressed play. CLARA. VOICEMAL 2. You found me. That means we're closer. Keep going, Micah. They can't erase love. Not from time. Not from memory. I'll leave a trail. Just follow the stars. And so I did. CHAPTR 8. THETIMEFRACTURE. I followed her trail across abandoned MARGO stations, old labs, silent numbers. Each step revealed more. Clara wasn't alone. There were others, minds trapped like hers, victims of failed experiments, held in static time bubbles, waiting to be remembered. Time wasn't linear. It was a spiral. And at the center was Clara, sending signals from the eye of the storm. They tried to stop me, erase me, but I kept moving, until I found the source. CHAPTR 9. RECLAMATION. The final station was buried under the Nevada desert. Inside was the last functioning anchor pod. A chance to pull the consciousness back across. One shot. I used the voicemail, her voice as the guide. The machine trembled, and then she emerged, flesh. Tears. Clara. She was alive. She remembered everything. CHAPTR 10. THEND/THEBGENNING. We burned every lab. We deleted MARGO. But we kept the voicemails and left one more. CLARA. VOICEMAL 3. To anyone listening, love is stronger than time, stronger than the science that broke us. If you're hearing this, don't give up. We found each other. You can too. ENDING VOICEOVR HUSBAND. This isn't a story about death. It's about echoes, about how the people we lose never truly leave. Sometimes, if you listen closely enough, they call back. And when they do, you answer.